Hi, I'm Julie. Today we're going to do a chest opening flow. So you'll need 2 blocks, a strap or a belt, and a blanket. So take off your socks and shoes, get into some comfortable clothes, and let's get started. Find a comfortable seated position on your mat. Root your hips down as you begin to lengthen your spine. Place your hands on your belly and begin to take a few deep breaths to reconnect your mind and your body. Feel as your stomach moves towards your hand as you inhale, and then moves towards your spine as you exhale. Your eyes may be closed here or with a soft gaze. And continue to breathe and pay attention to your body. Good. Take a few more breaths. And begin to open your eyes. Inhale, place your right hand next to you as your left hand flows overhead. Inhale, reach towards the side, really reaching your fingertips and your side body. Exhale, left hand on the floor as your right hand flows overhead. Good. Inhale, reach towards the side. And exhale back to center. Inhale, right hand on your left knee. Twist and inhale as you lengthen your spine. And exhale as you twist. Good. Inhale back to center. Inhale, put your left hand on your right knee and twist. Inhale, lengthen your spine. And exhale, twist. Good. Inhale back to center. Grab your strap or your belt with your right hand and lift overhead. Bring your left hand in front with your palm facing out and then rotate it behind you, grabbing the other end of the belt or strap. Slowly begin to inch your hands towards each other, really opening your chest. Take a few deep breaths here. Good. And release. Change your strap into the other hand, your left hand, and bring your right hand with the palm facing out behind you and begin to grab the strap. Again, slowly inch your hands towards each other. You may notice how this side feels different than your other side. Take a few breaths here. Good. And release the strap and come to hands and knees. Have your wrists under your shoulders and your knees under your hips. Fingers spread apart, facing the top of your mat. Inhale, slowly sink your belly and open your chest into cow. Good. Exhale, press your hands and shins down and tuck your chin towards your belly into cat. Very good. Inhale, sink into cow. Maybe begin to move side to side. That feels good to you today. Good. Exhale, press up into cat. Perhaps moving forward and back. loosening up those joints. Just let your body move. Good. Come up into your knees. Place your right hand on the mat and begin to thread your left arm through your hole, resting your left shoulder on the mat. Take a few breaths here, really feeling, noticing how this feels in your body. After your next exhale, come back to your knees and place your left hand on the mat, and then begin to thread your arm through that hole, resting your shoulder on the mat, and take a few breaths. Again, noticing how your body feels in this position. Good. Inhale and come back to your knees. Step back into downward facing dog, keeping your knees bent, and lift your bottom up towards the sky. Begin to pedal your feet, stretching your hamstrings out. Begin to move side to side, really getting all your kinks out and warming up your body. Let your head move from side to side, forward and back, stretching out your neck muscles. Good. Lift your left leg back and bring your knee to nose. Extend your left leg back again and bring your knee to your right elbow. Left leg back. Now bring your knee to your left elbow. Good. And left leg back into downward facing dog. Bring your right leg back and bring knee to nose. Right leg back and bring knee to your left elbow. Right leg back and bring your knee to your right elbow. And bring your leg back down to downward facing dog. Good. Now either walk or jump up to the top of the mat to Uttanasana or mountain pose. Inhale, arms up, reach towards the sky. Exhale, forward fold, knees bent. Hands can be resting on a block or on your legs for support. Inhale, half lift, lengthen your spine. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, press your feet down, bend your knees and hinge up, hands reaching towards the sky, fingertips coming together, and hands at heart center. Inhale, arms up, reach towards the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, step back into plank. Exhale, slowly lower to the floor. Good. Inhale, hands at your chest. Press up into cobra. Your hands pressing towards your feet while your chest opens and your spine lengthens through your head. Good. Deep inhale and full exhale. And release. Tuck your toes and flow into downward facing dog. Lift your right leg back and bring your foot between your hands, helping your foot as needed. Inhale, lift up, angle your left foot towards the left side of your mat, bend your right knee, and inhale, lifting your arms into Warrior One. Deep inhale and full exhale. Begin to step your left foot up, open your chest, straighten your right knee, and grab opposite elbows behind your back. Begin to bend your chest towards your thigh and take a full breath here. Deep inhale and full exhale. Release your arms, grab a block, and move into Warrior Three with your left leg extended and your foot flexed. Even your hips by rotating your left toe towards your right. Inhale and extend your arms out in front of you with your gaze facing down. Good. Now step back into Tanasana or mountain pose. Inhale, arms up, reach to the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, step back into plank. And exhale, slowly lowering to the floor. Inhale, hands to chest and press up into Cobra. Begin to tuck toes and flow into Downward Facing Dog. Lift your left leg and bring your foot between your hands. Inhale, lift up, angle your right foot towards the side of the mat, bend your left knee, and inhale, lift arms up into Warrior One. Deep inhale and full exhale. Good. Step your right foot up, straighten your left knee, begin to open your chest, holding opposite elbows behind your back, and move your chest slowly towards your thigh. Deep inhale and full exhale. Release your arms and grab your block and begin to move into Warrior Three with your right leg extended behind you, your foot flexed, and rotating your toes towards the left side to even your hips out. Inhale, extend your arms out and bring your gaze down. Good. Begin to step back into Tanasana. Move to the side of your mat. Extend your legs, arms length apart, toes pointed in slightly. Bring your arms behind you, clasping your hands to open your chest and begin to bend forward with your arms extending overhead. And take several breaths here. Begin to release your arms and hinge back up to standing, bringing your feet together about hips distance apart and sink back into chair pose. Inhale and bring your arms overhead. Weight in your heels. You should be able to wiggle your toes here. Deep inhale and full exhale. slowly lower back to the floor. Your knees bent, your feet on the floor, arms at your sides, with your palms facing up. Inhale, press down and lift your hips up into bridge, rotating your shoulders back, clasping your hands underneath, and opening your chest. Full inhale and full exhale. Good. Grab 2 of your blocks for supported fish pose. Begin to take both of your blocks and place on the mat behind you with the narrow, long side facing up. Place the first block under your shoulder blades and slowly lie back. Place the second block under your head, making sure that the block is on your shoulder blades and not on your ribs, and your head is in a comfortable, supported position. Bring your arms together and swim them overhead and place them on each side. If they need a little support, grab a blanket or a towel or some pillows to put under your hands and just rest them with your palms facing upward. Adjust your bottom towards or away you as needed. Legs are straight. And hold this fish pose for 1 to 2 minutes. Making sure you breathe here. And fully relax into the pose, allowing gravity to open your chest and relax your muscles. And just breathe. If you find your mind is wandering, just focus back on your breath and making sure that your muscles are at ease. Keep breathing. You may begin to notice your chest is opening up a little bit more now compared to the beginning. That's good. Begin to roll to your side, removing the blocks and moving into Shavasana or corpse pose. Perhaps noticing how different and open your chest feels after your fish pose. And begin to scan your body, noticing any tense spots, noticing your feet, your ankles, your calves, and your thighs, making sure they're relaxed and at ease. Noticing your fingers, your hands, your arms, and relaxing those muscles.
Noticing your forehead, softening your eyes, softening your jaw, letting it slack, and letting your tongue relax. And just breathe and allow your full body to melt into the floor. Begin to start coming back to the present moment, perhaps wiggling your fingers and your toes. When you're ready, roll to one side and gently come back up to a seated position with your eyes closed or a soft gaze and your hands at heart center. Bowing to yourself in appreciation for doing this healthy practice today for your mind and your body. Namaste.